Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sudbury Interviews. Today we have Executive Chef Alfred Estephan, and he's the executive chef for the Garden Grill restaurant, which is located inside the Hilton Hotel on the Kingsway in Sudbury. And we'll be talking about his career today. Before we begin, you can find us on Sudstown and join the conversation. If you would like to be a guest on the show, please reach out. Hey, Chef, how are you?
Good, Danny. Thank you for reaching out. How is your day going?
Good. I'm happy that you agreed to do this because having a chef on here is a really special treat. I think I love food. We all love food.
That's the way to our heart.
So talking about food. So tell us about your. How did you get into the business of food and a bit about your story in the beginning?
I came to Canada when I was 10 years old. Anyhow, I lived in Lebanon, and after leaving Lebanon at the age of 9, we went to Paris, immigrated to Paris, and from Paris we came over to Canada and to Ottawa. My uncle had lived there, and that's where we started a journey in this wonderful country of ours, Canada. And it started, and we're still going.
So what age were you when you came?
I was 9 years old when I came. Well, when I landed in Canada, I was 10 years old.
Wow. So your first jobs would have been in Ottawa.
No, I had moved to London after that, London, Ontario, and I had picked up a job as a dishwasher, like most chefs out there have started. They would start peeling potatoes and washing dishes. I was 15 at that time, and then going to high school, and had just picked up my apprenticeship with a chef at the hotel, and he had just come over to Canada, and good old German man, Volker Jendorf, and so I worked with him for a couple of months, and it was my 16th birthday, I remember, and being young and I was turning 16, working in the midnight shift, and he had heard that I had come in, how do I say it politely, under the weather a little bit. I had had a couple of drinks for my birthday, but I was fine to work. And so he put me back in the dishwasher area for another 3 months as punishment. And I stuck it out. As much as I didn't, I stuck it out, and he became a good friend and a mentor, and I continued my journeys onwards.
Do you watch any of those cooking shows?
I do. I mean, they're wonderful. They're great. I think it gives a different meaning to the world. I mean, there's that world where these shows are elaborate and are wonderful. A lot of great ideas, a lot of good talent. I can't beat that. I mean, it's there's always talent out there knocking on the door. Great to see. But I mean, then you have the real world, right, where you get into the trenches, and it's not as elaborate as it seems like on TV.
So how do you go about building a menu?
Well, I mean, in the kitchen, I mean, you have a lot of support staff. I mean, chef is no one if he didn't have the support staff around. So chefs, his cooks, the dishwashers, you name it. I mean, everybody around you starts from the top, from the management company to the general manager to the team that you work with. I mean, you really need to everybody's support to build something. I mean, you can sit down and build a menu for whatever it is, but you got to have a little bit of the passion behind you, and you're not afraid to try new things, put it that way. So we sit down, we try a few things, we run things as specials for a couple of months before they make it onto the menu. We make sure everything is executed right and tastes right. A lot of tweaking along the way. Some things don't make it to the menu, but it all depends on people's flavors and flavor profiling of what you like to do and what you think people want to taste. And again, it depends on the regions you're in. I mean, up here in Sudbury, you're looking at a lot of different things. I mean, I tell you, nothing beats the fresh fish out of the lakes up here, and which is fantastic to have. And so people really tend to a lot of local things. So we gear a lot of stuff to local where the demand is can be met. Nowadays, very hard with today's happenings and all the political views out there and where our prices are going and everything. It's very hard. It's very demanding on one day you can get that chicken breast or that capon that you've gotten 2 weeks ago for the last month. The next month is, I'm sorry, we're out of stock on that. And these are big companies that you deal with, Danny. So there's a lot of play that's happening within our industry right now in the world. I mean, even food chains, restaurants, grocery stores, you name it. I mean, I don't have to tell anyone. Just take a look at the prices that are out there nowadays. It's very challenging. So we try to keep the prices as low as we can, but you get what you pay for. So I mean, we do use much higher end products and ones that we're comfortable with, and we know what the customer wants. And if you're going to go out and eat, you know what? You deserve a great meal.
So you were saying that sometimes you can't get items that you order from your suppliers?
It's an ongoing basis these days.
Wow.
It's just there's just product coming into Canada uh, from all around the world. I mean, even local stuff I mean, the demand is very high. I think we as people have become very dependent on uh, a lot of meals, a lot of takeout meals. I mean, still to me, a home cooked meal is the best thing. I like it because, you know, it gives me a chance to sit down with my family, where otherwise
Mhm.
I wouldn't. I mean, we're always on the go eating, but supplies are very, I mean, there's a lot of, for instance, chicken nowadays. You've got problems with chicken because of the avian bird flu. I mean, when that comes through, we're talking not thousands of chicken, millions of chickens that are euthanized just due to avian flus,
Hmm.
uh, and the mandate is to fill grocery stores up before it goes up to the level of the institutions such as restaurants, hotels, banquets, areas, chains, and so on.
So, do you have you said you were from Lebanon?
Yeah,
Do you have some of that influence in your cooking?
we come across a few things. We always incorporate different flavors and fusions in there. The best thing about the cooking world is the diversity of people that come through. I mean, there's a lot of different ethnic backgrounds that we have at the hotel. I mean, I do use a lot of the Middle Eastern flavors in there that are infused with some different types. I mean, we got like the Moroccan lamb, the deconstructed shawarma, all that we make there ourselves, and it's just another take of the Middle Eastern food concept being incorporated along with some other nationalities and flavors from around the world. I mean, food is endless, right? You can create whatever you want, and you can be a chef out there, but if you don't have the vision and the passion to create and not be afraid to fail,
Mhm.
um, that's number one thing in progressing your life as a chef. So it's been 40 years for me now in this
Wow.
business. And you know what? And I've enjoyed every moment of it throughout my career. And I'm happy to be here in Sudbury. You know, we came up to Sudbury, and Sudbury was the place to be. I wanted my little girl to be raised here. You got all the lakes, the trails. I mean, you know, you're in touch with nature rather than some of the big cities that are out there.
It's a lot like music, you know, because you got to fail to succeed with music. You gotta be willing to sound bad in the beginning, at least. And I'm looking at your menu, and it reminds me of a set list. Like for me, I would choose some songs that I was going to play, and for you, it's the menu. So tell us about. Um, just looking at this menu here. Pan-seared Nagano pork tomahawk. That sounds amazing. Tell us about that one.
So, you know, is the breed of pork, and it comes out of Quebec for us. So again, very close to us. It's got more marbling into the chop rather than your the regular ones that you would find, or the other breeds that you would find on your store shelves. So it's a very higher end of the scale of the marbling and the grade of the pork. Very, very, very tasty, moist. It's a French chop. I mean, we used to, and I mean, everything had to be cooked well done before. I mean, here's a pork chop that I would eat medium well or medium. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, the olden days of cooking the pork well done, and I hope the health board is not listening to this podcast. And but but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I think. The animals live a lot cleaner and healthier lifestyles nowadays that they didn't before. I mean, they don't eat all the garbage. They live in a very. I visit a lot of the housings for animals and how animals are treated and how it is. I tell you, I mean, some of these places are so clean that I mean, you can't walk through there without washing down or wearing a special suit. It's just they don't want the contaminations in these places. And you look at the floors and the walls, I mean, spick and span. I mean, very clean. And for me as a chef, that makes me happy to see that's being followed through. I mean, regulations are very, very strong, a lot now than they ever used to be.
And Lisa was saying that you were a part of the burger wars recently. And
Yes, yeah,
can you tell us about that experience? What
yeah.
burger did you put in there?
We did a bison burger.
Wow.
So again, a farm out of Quebec that raises bison. Of one up west and one in Quebec. So yeah, we got the bison grind bison chuck meat in there, and that's what we did. We did it with a bacon marmalade jam on there. Uh, it went very well. I mean, we had great success with it. We had people coming in, and it was for a great cause.
So, if you go home and you're with your family, what kind of food are you cooking for the kids? Are you keeping it a high standard, or are you throwing some craft dinner at them too a little bit once in a while?
Sometimes she said, Dad, I want the yellow pasta, meaning, yeah, she does want the yellow pasta. So, I mean, she did come home the other day with a video. I mean, she was at Health Science North, and thought I would be very impressed with her because she had a video of her eating a cricket that they were giving out there.
Wow.
So she's a little bit adventurous. She likes to try different things. She loves pastas. I mean, you can't stop her from eating pastas and fresh fruits. So we do a lot of cooking at home, not as much as I'd like to. We're always busy. I mean, nowadays lifestyle's very busy. I mean, having a partner that works all the time and a career and a little daughter of 5 years old. So it becomes very busy trying to fit that in with a lot of the work and lifestyle. I mean, people think it's an easy world being a chef or any other type of a person in the hospitality industry. I think that says it all. Hospitality, we make it happen for everybody else. And so it does take a lot of time up, but when we're home, it's nice to enjoy something. Summers, I love my barbecuing, so I do a lot of barbecuing, being outside in the summer as much as possible. Or in the winter, some nice hearty meats that we stew or roast in the oven. So I love the smell of the braising and all that wonderful smells, that appetite, the roasting of the garlic, just, it just opens up all your senses.
I watched that show, Kitchen Nightmares, a few times, and I it looks to be a stressful environment. So I don't know if it's like that for you guys, but how do you handle stress? Let's say 100 people walk in the door, and they all are very hungry, and the kitchen gets super busy. Like, how do you get through that?
Oh, I mean, we know we're going to have to feed them one way or the other. It's better to remain calm than it is just to start yelling and screaming. Believe me, I've had my shares of working for a lot of chefs out there that's all they are, is yelling and screaming. And yeah, those days are gone. It's better to be a little bit at ease. And you know what?
Mm.
It shows a little bit better on your end of things and the quality that comes out. I mean, you're going to feed them one way or the other. They might as well be happy. And, we explain to the people that are very understandable. You know what? I mean, we do cook everything to order. So please, I mean, there's 100 of you that just came in. So your meals will come out in order. A lot of people are very understanding. I mean, this is not a fast food place, and a lot of places have become that way. I mean, we've lost a lot of the ma and pa operations just due to costs, and you just can't do it anymore. The smaller places where, you'd walk in, you'd be sitting there, you know what, and it'll take half an hour for your meal to come up. But I mean, you know what? It's you're only as good as the last meat you cooked, and once you cook it nicely, and you got your passion in it. Food is passion. Cooking is passion. It is a career, but for the what you do, it's a different career. It's probably one of the most highly stressed jobs that are out there.
So, what does cook to order mean? Like, I have an idea of what it means, but what does that mean to you? Everything's cooked to order.
And well, I mean, a lot of things these days are become prepackaged, uh,
Oh,
pre-made, where you do a lot of the finishing touches. I mean, our steaks come in, we age our own steaks, we dry them out, we trim them down,
wow.
we cut them, and then off to the grill. I mean, it's about a 4 to 5 week process for when our beef comes in until it's ready
Really?
on there. So
Wow.
yeah. So some, I mean, you get some beef out there that you can age. Some of them age for 3, 4 months in special coolers, right? So
So, you're saying that the meat's not pre-cooked. Like, if I
no,
order a steak, it's not
no,
pre-cooked.
no, 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 no mistakes are pre-cooked. I mean, you got to have it there. I mean, it comes on there. Steak comes on there. It's gone on the grill once the order comes in. whatever it is. Our sauces, we finish our sauces ourselves. We don't use packages. We
Wow.
roast our own bones to be able to extract the flavors out, and it shows in the end product with that.
So to take us through like a typical day, you get into work, you start making a soup. Like, what's your first tasks when you get into the kitchen?
Well, we start off with our morning meetings and where everybody meets and what's going on for the following week, what's happened yesterday, what's going on today, and then we move into, I mean, I would move into seeing what we need coming up for the ordering for the week, what
Oh,
functions are happening, set the staff's rotations, what do we need prepped up, and that's followed up by another person, a sous chef, or the rest of the cooks. Everybody's in charge of their own little stations, and they know what to do and what they expect. And it's executed.
yeah, that
So
sounds good.
yeah, no, it's everything is a right from the start to the end. It's talk to people, get out there, talk to some customers, see how everybody is, and yeah, discuss what's coming up. It's very important to know where we're going or what's happening. Or, for instance, we're just putting together and finishing off our Christmas menus and all the functions and what's coming up at Christmas. I mean, to me, that I had to lock in all my make sure that this year there's going to be turkeys around available. I mean, we do go through a lot of turkeys, so and a lot of beef at the same time and lamb. So I just need to make sure that everything is there and the prices are going to be, in 3 months what I expected them to be and not three times higher.
So you already have your Christmas menu done?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have our
Wow.
Christmas menus. Our Sunday brunches are all a Sunday brunch for Christmas is set. This year we're doing something new. We're doing a luncheon Christmas office parties where you don't have to be 20, 30, 50 people to come in. You can, if your if your party is only 10 people, come on in. We have a buffet, a Christmas buffet with all the trimmings and everything on it, and then you can have your Christmas party there.
Wow, you guys it sounds like you're really organized. And I'm not surprised because Lisa's the manager the manager of the whole building, right? Because it's a part of
Yeah,
the
no,
that's
she's
really
a great
nice.
great lady to work with, and I'm very happy to be here and to have come up and have met her.
So this question, Chef, is going to be the daily segment, and that's a question I ask every guest who comes on. What is one thing you feel would make Sudbury greater?
Oh boy, where do I start? Having just changed my shocks.
Oh, your car. So roads.
You know what? When we came up to Sudbury, we fell in love with it again because of the water, the roadways. Um, we're starting to get a lot of different things. There's a lot. It's very hard to get specialty products up in Sudbury here. I mean, it's a lot of stuff would I'd have to go down to Toronto if our suppliers can't bring it in, but we're limited to a lot of stuff that we get in Sudbury. Now, as we move on, I mean, there's a lot more ethnic stores opening up, a lot of more diversification in the major grocery stores, them bringing in a lot more stuff. But I think we need a few more restaurants out there. I mean, restaurants, there's some great chefs in the city here, and I mean, they do a knockout job. And I think we need a little bit more of the diversification of people and restaurants. And I mean, we got to realize we have three, four more hotels that are going to open up in the next 3, 4 years. We got a casino coming down the street. I mean, it's moving forward. Sudbury is going to be do it great. I mean, hey, I love it up here. It's very nice, but we do, and it's different for us at the hotel. Usually, hotels only do get certain percentage of clients. We have a lot of clients that come in from within Sudbury. So a lot of local where it would be like a 50-50 or a 60-40% where it's locals come in more than corporate or hotel guests. And having worked in hotels for about 30 years of my 40 years, you don't see a lot of that because hotels usually people don't go to hotels for dinner, but we got a little different thing happening here where Lisa has put in something with Hilton that they would allow us to do our own menus and we don't have to, well, we still have to follow corporate guidelines, but we get to do what we want. And that's working very well within the brand. So well that they sent on the team of Hilton employees from head office to see what we are doing differently than the other hotels. And it's, you know what, it's letting the chef create what he wants. It's letting the team do what they want or what works best in your area. And I think that allows for more productivity within a work environment.
Let the horses run.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, wow. I totally agree with that.
It's like you with music. You know what? I mean,
Yeah.
you, it's no different. I mean, you reach people through music, through vibration, through where we do it with your eyes and your taste and smell and so I mean we it's all has to do with our senses. So we do a lot of that.
It's funny because you were mentioning how there's been some restrictions on what you can and can't do or whatever. Well, there was a gig where I played, and the girl, she said positively, absolutely no John Denver, because the girl whose party it is, that music was her divorce music or something like that. So she was like, "You can do this, 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 but don't do this, and definitely don't do any of that, because that'll ruin everything." So
Oh boy.
yeah, kind of neat.
On there. Well, you know what I mean, and it's a trigger point, right? If it's a trigger point or if it's a love point, it's something that you remember. So if you go to a place and have a fantastic steak, you know what? You're going to remember that meal. And if you don't like it,
Yeah.
boy, you're going to remember it forever. So
Yeah, I guess so.
and yeah, it's always about so do it right the first time, and that's you know what that's what I instill with all the staff. You know what, it doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter how long it's going to take to cook it, it's not going up until it's done right.
And Lisa said that you sometimes make an appearance in the dining room and say hi to the clients, the
Yeah,
clientele.
yeah, I'm always out there wandering around and then
That's really
yeah.
cool. Like you're sort of a celebrity in a way in that sense because you made the menu and it's what's your best selling dish, by the way?
Oh boy,
Just
we
what's like one
do
of the top five best sellers you got there?
probably I'm going to say you know what we got probably the braised lamb shank sells. Beef cheeks are, uh, believe it or not, when I first put it on the menu for a little while, people were like, no, 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 no. I mean, we have people calling in to say, are beef cheeks still on the menu and can we come in? So, lamb shank, beef cheeks, our dry aged strip loins that we use, that sells quite a bit. And pickerel. I mean, pickerel is when I'm able to get it, I get it out of Manitoulin Island from the channel there, and I tell you, nothing can beat the pickerel that comes out of this area.
Wow, that I would agree with that. Yeah, you can't beat that. Well, Chef, I want to thank you for your time and your point of view, your experience. It's been a great interview, and thanks for coming on. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm very humbled to have spoken to you and got to hear some of your music and as well. So I look forward to seeing you again, and thank you, Sudbury, for all your support.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be seeing you. I'll be going for dinner. Absolutely.
Cheers. Thank you very
Take
much.
care. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.